right? We're gonna do a Power Rangers tournament, and we're here to see we're here to see who is the best Red Ranger in Power Rangers. Me being a Power Rangers nerd, I should be able to tell which one is the best. So let's get it. Wes versus Brody. Get Brody up out of here. Get Brody up out of here. Nick versus Scott. Now see, here's my problem with Nick, right? But first, because right off the bat, they're both Red Rangers with daddy issues. I don't know what Power Rangers' obsession with having their Red Rangers have daddy issues is, but even to this day, that's something that's never changed. Nick is a quitter. Okay? When Udana first told him that he was chosen to be a Red Ranger, who had the potential to be the leader of the Power Rangers, he was in denial about it. It's not even that he wasn't sure. He just full on was a non-believer. He thought it was nonsense. He thought it was bullshit. And he just straight up abandoned the team and said, nah, this ain't for me. I'm gone. Forget the fact that my mother is literally telling me I'm a Power Ranger. Even though at that point he didn't know that was his mother, but still. Forget all that. I'm going to go back to me being fake brooding and edgy and riding my motorcycle through town. That was strike one. Then there's strike two. Nick finds out that he's the light. And all the villains are looking for Nick because Nick is the light. He finds that out and he starts ducking the fade. It took Phineas to convince him to get up off his ass and grow a set and accept his role as the true protector of the realm. Then there's strike three in the finale where he just throws his hands up and gives up. Me paraphrasing it isn't doing it justice. Let's watch. Watch this shit.
All right, we're safe.
Safe? Are you kidding me? That thing just destroyed our Zord. Not to mention Decker and my dad.
So that's it.
Look at this.
The great Nick. The Red Ranger is calling it quits.
Crazy.
Don't walk away.
My glorious King Jaden Sheba would never.
Are you giving up?
Get out of my way.
No, Nick. You answer that.
Guys, wake up and smell the darkness. We've done our best.
This is your Red Ranger? This is your Red
We're no
Ranger?
match for that thing.
That's crazy. You got 3 strikes going against you. I might find a 4th reason to call you a quitter. Scott, I don't like RPM as a season, but Scott is a fire character. I just don't like the fact that he's just constantly trying to kiss his dad's ass. Man, you know what? Give it to Scott. Give it to Scott. I don't like RPM, but I'm going to give it to Scott. Oracle versus Jaden. Get Oracle out of here. Eric versus Tyler. Do I choose the D1 racist or do I choose another Red Ranger with daddy issues? Come on, bro. Tyler spent 2 seasons looking for his dad. Well, a season and a half looking for his dad. And then as soon as he finds his dad, his story is over. Like there ain't much for Tyler to do outside of getting power-ups and shit. As where Eric had a little bit of a Red Hood arc. Starting off as an antagonist and then reluctantly helping out Time Force towards the end to take down Rancic. Who do I think is the better character? I think I'm going to give it to Tyler. TJ versus Casey? This is not the first Black Red Ranger. This is a placeholder. You know how in WWE they got their transitional championship? This is a transitional Red Ranger. I ain't never in my life seen somebody get demoted. This is the first Red Ranger to ever get demoted to blue. Alright? Now, the impact TJ had as a black leader on screen, I will never deny that. Right? TJ's presence is something that was very much needed. Especially since Zach left Mighty Morphin. But at the same time, this is Casey Rhodes. Jungle Fury is a damn near flawless season. Fire intro. Fire suits. I don't care what no one says about the solar morphers. Those things, they are literally the most aura farming morphers ever. You literally need to have aura in order to morph. If you don't have that dog in you, it's not going to work. You can ask RJ. TJ, I can never deny your importance to Power Rangers. But as a character, you had nothing going for you, my dog. You got to go. Casey. Carter versus Tommy. Not gonna lie, I'm giving it to Carter. I'm giving it to Carter. I feel like it's too easy to say Tommy because Power Rangers has this issue with just constantly glazing Tommy because of the evil Green Ranger arc, which it was some great storytelling, but it's like outside of that, what else is there to Tommy? He's a fan favorite character because he started off as a villain and then turned good. Like I like Tommy, but I don't y'all be on that nigga nuts too much, man. May he rest in peace. May JDF rest in peace. He is a legendary actor. He's a legendary Power Ranger. Like Tommy's importance didn't really start until Dino Thunder, I'd argue. Cause like what happened between that gap of him leaving Turbo and becoming Dino Thunder Black Ranger? Like he got his doctorate and all that shit, but like as far as Ranger shit, he wasn't doing anything. Ignoring all the real world reasons why he left, obviously. It was like Carter's I think Carter is a better character than Zeo Tommy. Specifically Zeo Tommy. Connor and Troy. I'm not even going. I will say this. Troy in Megaforce was better than Troy in Super Megaforce. I felt him a little bit more in Megaforce than I did in Super. Angelos and Jason, don't even try me. Don't even try me. Lauren or Devin? Here's my thing with Lauren. Lauren Sheba is the washed fraud that y'all like to say Jaden is. Lauren is the fraud that y'all like to say Jaden is. And I'm going to tell you why. Mentor G says she is the one who was destined to defeat Master Xandred with the simple power and all that shit. We get to that point to where it's time to fight Xandred. It's her first day on the job and she already got a broken arm. What are we doing? All that time you was training and using simple power and shit, you didn't learn how to pick up a sword? All you doing is just swinging a bamboo sword in the practice room? That's not training. We saw Jaden training day in, day out. To quote Toa,
with cuts and bruises all over his body.
And not only that, if Lauren really was who everyone said she was prophesized to be, why wasn't Decker chasing after her? Why didn't Decker see her as a worthy opponent? Because she ain't got it in her. Don't give me that, oh, she was hidden and all that other shit. Like, nah, bro. Nah. That's not a valid excuse. Lauren was all symbol power and no swordsmanship. No hand-to-hand. Jaden had all three. Jaden is a master swordsman. Jaden is, he's not a master, he's skilled at hand-to-hand. He's not perfect at it. He got some good symbol power. And I already know what y'all gonna say. Oh, what about Doggy Kruger and him beating up the 100 Crybot? Oh, wow. Doggy Kruger beat up 100 robots that didn't fight back.
Whoop they do.
Oh, fucking K. Jaden, he'll smoke Doggy Kruger, bro. Devin, I feel like the only thing that was going for Devin was that his dad was the villain. Or his dad was possessed by the villain. And of course, there was the whole story of him having to hide his identity from his father because his dad is very like overbearing and overprotective. It's very similar to it's similar to West in Time Force, right? I like that as a callback. I'm sorry, there's way more, there's more meat on the bone with Devin than there is with Lauren. Like the only reason y'all glaze and hype Lauren is because she's a female Red Ranger and she's not even the first one. Like come on, dog. She's not even the best one. She hasn't reached her full potential. Lauren's character is so bad in Samurai, they had to redo her in the comics. She had to get a do-over in Power Rangers Prime. That's how much of a nothing character Lauren is in Samurai. And in turn, in Shinkenger. That's my problem with Samurai haters. Y'all love to talk shit about how bad Samurai is. And especially with how bad Jaden is. But y'all use Lauren as a knock against Jaden. Even though she's just as bad as a character as she was in her Sentai counterpart. But the only difference is Takaru was adopted. He was adopted in Shinkenger. They didn't do that storyline. They just went through with the whole blood siblings thing in Samurai. But that's my rant. I'll save that for my In Defense of Jaden video. I'm working on that right now. I'm writing the script for that right now. the In Defense of Jaden Shiva video. That's gonna be the start of my series. But yeah, let's go with Devin. Shane or Jack? The first ever YN of the Power Rangers. Arguably the first true Black Red Ranger. This man is legendary. At the time of this recording, Brandon McLaren's birthday was yesterday. So happy birthday, Brandon J. McLaren. Happy belated. His birthday was yesterday at the time of this recording. Shout out to him. I'm not gonna. I have more sentimental value with Jack than I do with Shane. I tell this story a lot, right? When I first got into comic books and superheroes, all it took was one Saturday morning for me to be a nerd, and it was thanks to Static Shock, the animated series, the Static Shock, the animated series, and Power Rangers SPD. I saw both of those shows in the same morning, and immediately wanted to be like them. Jack and Virgil Hawkins are very instrumental, not only into me becoming a nerd, but even in the birth of this platform. The T1 part of Static T1 comes from Jack, because he wears the number 1 on his suit. I'll explain the origin of my username and all that shit at another time, but the T1 part is from Power Rangers SPD. Like, even one of my emotes is the SPD emote, right? Jack's number 1 emote. That's one of my emotes in my chat. So this character, this actor, I've been following his career since SPD. I remember seeing him in Smallville. I'm like, wait, Jack knows Superman? Like, this is how I was as a kid. That's the Red Ranger from Power Rangers. Like, nah, bro. I gotta give it to Jack. Arguably the best Red Ranger in the Disney era. Hunter or Amelia? I'm not gonna lie, Cosmic Fury, oh god, terrible season. Amelia killed it though. She definitely earned her spot as a Red Ranger. Suits weren't it though. They literally made the Cosmic Fury suits as like proof of concept for toys that never got made. The only Cosmic Fury toys that really got made were the weapons and the Morpher. We never got Cosmic Fury action figures. But as a character, Amelia is basically she's the same as she was in Dino Fury, but just she got promoted to Red. I'm gonna give it to Hunter. Rocky versus Jack. Bye, Rocky. Cole versus Casey. I ain't gonna lie. Cole's story is a little bit colder than Casey. That's a tough one. I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible, but it's like Jungle Fury is a top 3 season for me, dog. Like, my top 3 is literally Jungle Fury, Samurai, and SPD. Fuck. I ain't gonna lie, that final scene in Wild Force was corny as hell. I'm not even gonna lie to you. That final scene where they do the roll call in the rain and shit, and Cole got his fucking shirt off. I don't know what it was with the post Zordon era and having niggas taking their shirt off. Come on now. You're doing too much. Alright? I ain't gonna lie, Casey is one of the best Zero to Hero stories I've ever seen. I'm giving it to Casey. Andros versus Devin. Andros, easy. That's easy. Wes versus Leo. I'm giving that to Leo. Hunter versus Scott. This is as far as you get, Scott. I'm sorry, I'm not an RPM fan. One of the worst seasons in Power Rangers. Jada versus Zato. Get the fuck out of my face. Carter versus Mac. I like Mac as a character. He had a great arc with him, like, finding out that he was an android and all that shit. But me personally, Will should have been the Red Ranger. We need to normalize anti-hero Red Rangers. That needs to be normalized. I feel like Will was snubbed to that. Apparently they didn't want him to be the Red Ranger because they thought he'd be like too similar to Jack. But it's like, even if that was the case, like, that's not a bad thing. Jack was a great character. Shit, he could have came back in the crossover episode. But they had to make Jack quit the team. We know why. He know why. We know why. Mac, I'm giving that to Carter. Connor or Tyler? Tyler. Connor type basic. Andros or Hunter? Andros. Jack versus the... Come on now. Carter or Casey? Oh, fuck. Top two best shooter in Power Rangers, Carter Grayson. Second only to Jack versus the Spirit of the Tiger, a pie swap master. One of the best, if not the greatest hand-to-hand in Power Rangers. Probably second to RJ. Like, there's no Power Rangers team that's coming close to Jungle Fury when it comes to hand-to-hand. Not even Samurai. As much as I love Jaden, he not folding Casey hand-to-hand. Casey got it. Leo versus... Lost Galaxy is the top 5 season for me. But it's not top 3. Give it to Jaden. Jaden versus Jack. See, now we get into the nitty-gritty. We got to run the highlights.
Jack, you know, there's still time for you to be a part of the team.
Never. See, he didn't want to be...
Team Z's?
He didn't want to be a Red Ranger, man. He didn't want to be a sellout.
I didn't break it up, okay? We were arrested. And second, it's not for nothing. For the first time, I'm excited about being part of something bigger.
I'm happy for you, really.
You got to understand, Jack was Robin Hood in this situation, right? Taking from the rich, giving to the poor. He was feeding the streets. Z was like, we can do that, but even on a grander scale. As a cop, we gonna take care of the streets by policing the streets? That sounds like some sellout shit. Jack wasn't going for it. He was comfortable.
You can't take you out of everything, Jack.
Is there an entire scene missing? There's an entire scene missing. There's a scene missing where Jack talks to Kruger before he goes into battle. What the fuck? Yo. I know y'all not. There is a whole scene missing. Because there's supposed to be a scene where Jack has one more conversation with Kruger about joining the battle and joining SPD and asking him if he's actually sure about it. And then he gets to the fight. SPD. Emergency. This is my Halloween costume, by the way. I will be Jack for Halloween.
SPD Red Ranger. Let's get this party started.
Pulled up a straight salt, straight aura.
Red.
You gotta be kidding me. He's the Red Ranger?
That guy hating. Mowing him down. On his first day. This is his first day. That's why I don't understand when y'all be Blazing Kruger beating up 100 Crybots. Jack did the exact same thing on his first day. That's not a feat. That's Jack Landers, man. Putting in pain. Then obviously towards the end he got his shorty, you know what I'm saying? He was bunny hopping towards the end. But he did end up quitting SPD. But only after the job was done. Unlike Nick. Who ran from the smoke in the finale and couldn't handle it. Had to get smacked up and pep talked into doing his job. Jack was like, nah, let me get the job out the way. Let me finish what I gotta do and then I'ma leave. That's the story of Jack. Jaden. You want to talk about Jaden.
Centuries ago.
You want to talk about Jaden Shiba. 18th leader of the Samurai Power Rangers. Straight sauce, straight aura. Look at him.
Look before you, Moogers. This is the 18th leader of the Samurai Power Rangers.
18th
Descendant
leader.
of retreat now, or become rust on his blade.
Don't bother.
Rust on his blade.
I don't want them to retreat. I want to take them for a spin.
We talking about who had the better debut. Boom. Just like that. Didn't even break a sweat. This man was fighting Decker from the ass crack of dawn all the way to night. All the way.
This isn't over yet.
only thing that will break is my
From
curse
sun
on
up to
you.
sundown.
You will fall to my sword, or Amasa and I will be free at last.
It was over right then and there. Jaden beat Decker. And I know y'all about to say, oh, Kevin got the final blow. It wasn't a real 1v1. Kevin snuck him at the end. Nah, fuck that. Fuck that. When them sparks was flying, the fight was over. You want to know what that Jaden did? That makes him a GOAT Red Ranger? He did what Lauren couldn't. He did what Lauren couldn't. Let's go to Super Samurai.
He's the new Red Ranger and your leader.
Not my leader. Not my leader.
What do you mean? You know how.
And this isn't Jaden leaving the team. He thought he had to go because Lauren was about to fight Xandra and all that other shit.
But Lauren alone has the sealing power. She's able to do what I could never do.
See, he thought that. He thought that, right? Let me show you shit. Everybody thought Lauren was going to get the job done. Jaden thought Lauren could do what Jaden couldn't.
Samurai symbol power.
Watch what happens. Watch this shit. What are we talking about? You see that? See, they wasn't expecting Dayu to merge with him. He wasn't expecting... Nah, bro. Once Dayu came into play, the game changed. After Lauren fails to seal Xandra away, Xandra made sure that Lauren realized where her role actually was. On the fucking bench, did a full-on nosedive off a cliff and busted her arm. What are we talking about?
Lauren!
What are we talking about? Put Lauren on the fucking bench. She's a fraud. She's a bum. I'm enjoying
It's
this way
beautiful,
too
isn't
much.
it? They need you now. The whole world needs you.
I'll do my best.
The whole world needs
time
him.
to
You
finish
heard that?
Really?
See, everybody
I thought
happy
you might
about
like
that shit.
idea. Jaden is the best chance that we have now.
The best chance they have. He was always the best chance y'all had. Y'all was just going off of that stupid ass birthright shit. Nah, man, nah. Skill outweighs birthright. Skill outweighs birthright. So what if you got your father's morpher from when he was a samurai? That don't matter. Your father wasn't putting in that pain. You wasn't putting in that pain that Jaden was doing.
Every last ounce of my strength to pack that disc with as much symbol power as I could.
You see what she had to do? She had to give up the rest of her own symbol power to help to not even help Jaden, but to let Jaden get the job done, because she knew he was capable of it. Really, it was a team effort. I'm not gonna lie. This is an example of a team effort. After they depleted all of their resources, their morphers are busted. Jaden can't go into Super Samurai mode anymore. All that's left is a busted up Megazord.
Now! Use all of the symbol power you have left!
All
It's
of
go
it.
time!
Impossible! Samurai Rangers! Hear me now! You have won this battle!
Folded them like laundry,
Will
nigga.
never end. You may have defeated me, but the Nylok will rise again!
And they were never to be seen again. Shout out to Toa, the glorious king, Jaden Shiba, the one true samurai. We talking about the 18th leader of the Samurai Power Rangers. Drop a bomb. You gotta drop bombs on him. That is a Red Ranger right there. That's why he is top 3. He is top 3, man. So when we talk about Jaden versus Jack, it's really a tough one. But Jaden was more locked in than Jack. I'm not gonna lie. Jaden was way more locked in. We picking Casey over Andros. Here it is. We already saw the performance from Jaden Shiba. We already saw the performance from Jaden. We know what Casey is capable of. This is all a case of hand-to-hand versus swordsmanship. Casey, he does have the shark saber, but Jaden also has his own shark saber. Casey also got them nunchucks though. Jaden ain't got no nunchucks. I don't know, man. The greatest Red Ranger of all time is Casey Rhodes. Casey Rhodes is the greatest Red Ranger of all time, and I'm gonna tell you why. Jaden is arguably a prodigy just like Lauren. He has natural talent. He has all the resources in the world to be great at what he does as a Red Ranger. But Casey is a Red Ranger who got that shit out of the mud and earned his stripes. Literally earned his stripes. Whenever he thought he actually had that dog in him, RJ had to reel him back and tell him, "Nah, you ain't ready. You still a little cub. You ain't ready for this big dog shit yet. Let me guide you. Let me teach you." You know what I'm saying? RJ taught Casey to wax on, wax off. Taught him humility. You know what I'm saying? And Casey took those lessons and passed them down to the youth. Y'all remember when that kid was stealing the kite or whatever the fuck he stole? Casey had to tell him, "Listen, you want to be a part of this life, it can't be 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Either you good or you're not." That's discipline. Only a true Paiswa master can learn that with years of training. Then he took those lessons and brought them over to Megaforce. He was teaching Emma and Jake the ways of the Paiswa master. Casey is the greatest zero to hero story in Power Rangers. Folded Daishi. Just truly something inspirational. I know y'all all thought the way I was glazing Jaden, y'all was gonna think I thought that he was gonna be the great. Nah. He's top 3, but he's not the best. He's not the best. Casey Rhodes is the greatest Power Ranger of all time.